While there was a lot of excitement on UConn's campus for the national title game, there was also some confusion. Many students tell Fox 61 they were unable to get into that watch party despite having a ticket to the event. Fox 61's Emma Wolfhorst is live in stores with UConn's explanation into what happened all ahead of tonight's welcome home party. Emma.
Well, Sarah, we've been trying to find out some answers tonight, but obviously a much calmer scene right now than it was last night here outside Gampel for that student watch party. You see still the metal barricades as well as the metal detectors set up as they're preparing to welcome thousands of people back for the welcome home party tonight. But before that can happen, we're taking a little bit of a look back into what students experienced last night when they tried to come into Gampel for the watch party.
Excitement building outside Gampel Pavilion Monday night as students lined up to see their UConn Huskies take home back-to-back NCAA national titles.
UConn makes me really proud to be from Connecticut.
I'm really excited. Like, it's my first season. I'm just really happy to be here.
But this Husky hype quickly turning to frustration for hundreds of students as all Gampel entrances were shut just before tip-off.
There's so many people out there, probably hundreds, across the entire stadium that aren't being allowed in.
Chaos ensued as students mobbed entrance doors.
They won't let people in. It's horrible.
After 2023's campus destruction, UConn increased law enforcement and security presence for this year's game, took down light poles days before tip-off, and made Monday's watch party a students-only ticketed event with no alcohol sales. Students told Fox 61 tickets were free and only one per person, but with all the demand, they were hard to come by.
I'm really happy that I got a ticket at all because it was really hard to get tickets.
A lot of people weren't able to get tickets, which was really depressing because I wanted to celebrate with everybody.
And even some with valid tickets were being turned away.
I got one ticket for myself. It was sent to my email. I didn't share the link with anybody. I didn't share the ticket with anybody. I didn't buy it secondhand. And when I scanned it, it turned red and they turned me away because they said it had already been used.
Students devastated to be denied entry.
It's really upsetting. I'm missing out on time with my friends. I love UConn men's basketball. I love UConn basketball in general. So it's really disappointing that they clearly oversold tickets and they're not doing anything to fix their mistake.
A UConn spokesperson told Fox 61 the event was not oversold, saying, quote, lots of people showed up at game time, so entrances have to be closed for a while. But angry students also blamed scalpers, resellers, and counterfeit tickets.
One person behind the screen buying as many tickets as they can to either give to people or to sell. And 95% of the time you see a lot of these people and they're like 120, 140 for a ticket.
Those left outside eventually settled down, making the most of Monday night and still cheering on their Huskies, just from a smaller screen.
They have so much school spirit. They've been waiting for this. A double championship only comes around once every so often. They want to experience it, and it sucks because, like, as a student, you don't want to go through that. It hurts.
Now, I spoke with a UConn spokesperson again this afternoon. They told me that last night's issues were caused by reaching capacity. They tell us that closing these doors and stopping admitting students was a call by the fire marshal, who determined that the event had reached capacity, and they closed the doors before the game even started last night, which caused all these issues and all these crowds of students outside. Last night, capacity was limited to 6,740 people. That's because the university wanted to avoid students storming the court as they did with last year's win. So they barricaded that off and only sold seats for the upper row. Now tonight for the welcome home party, capacity is going to be 9,000 people. They're allowing students as well as general public to claim free tickets for the welcome home party tonight. And they are opening that lower seating as well as some seats down on the court. At last check from the university at around 3 o'clock this afternoon, they told me 5,000 of those 9,000 tickets had already been claimed. They don't expect tonight's welcome home party to sell out, so they don't expect to have the same issues with tickets as they had last night. Live in stores, Emma Wolfhorst, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.